Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of Unique Adventurez. On this episode we are headed out to Alder Lake here in Washington. We are headed out to one of their smaller campgrounds, Rocky Point. It is backed up to the highway and some people say it is actually pretty loud out there. We're going to see, is it actually too loud to get to camp at, and is it worth it? As always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you are notified so whenever we drop these kinds of videos, you are notified. And let's go ahead and head down to Rocky Point Campground. All right, everybody, welcome to Rocky Point Campground here. We have arrived. We are set up. Got a little bit of a later start than we wanted to out here. Daughter's car transmission just decided it didn't want to play today, so we had to tow it back home before we got down here. So we have we've made it. We are all set up now. A little bit of shenanigans getting set up, but we are here. The road is behind us here. There's a little bit of noise back there. We'll catch up with you a little bit later and show you a little bit more about this campground. Good morning. It is now Saturday morning. We are cooking up some breakfast right now. We had a great and amazing night last night. We got to hang out with our friends. We haven't had a chance to get our whole group together in probably 6 months. So it was a really good time to get to catch up and do all the things yesterday. We also got all of our animal friends here as well. We got Checkers, who's my cousin's little French bulldog. Obviously, as you guys have seen from the other videos, we got Samson. And we also brought Bubba again. We brought the rabbit, and we're gonna document a little bit about how he likes this campground, and he's been getting really positive reviews. Everybody loves seeing the bunny at the campground, so it might be a new thing, we don't know. But we're gonna hit this breakfast here, and then we're gonna get after this day. Alright, so we're going to talk a little bit about our site here. We are in site 406 here at Rocky Point Campground. And online, if you look on the Tacoma Parks and Rec page, they give all the requirements and stuff for, what vehicles fit where, how deep the sites are. This site that we're in, they listed it at 25 feet long by 15 feet wide. That's the pad size. Now, they say that the only thing that you can fit in here is a 18 foot or less trailer. But we are 30 feet long, and mind you, we went back a little bit farther, but we fit in here just fine, even with the truck still in the driveway. So we didn't quite believe it, so we came out and pre-scoped the campground first, or at least pre-scoped the site, and come to find out, we measured it. We knew we were going to be well perfect to be in here. So in 406, you may have to toggle a little bit when you're on that page to be able to tell it exactly, you know, what you're fitting. Because if I would have told it, hey, I'm 30 feet, it wouldn't have recommended me to go into this site. So a little tip for everybody: if you are coming to any one of the Tacoma parks, make sure you kind of get an idea on what you're searching for and also what you think you can fit into. It might be better to go and feel the parks out first and kind of see what the sites kind of look like, to know whether or not you're going to fit. We felt very confident. We came out and measured. Everything looked good. As you can see by the, you know, our trailer and our truck setup here, we fit into this site fine, and technically by their standards it was only supposed to fit an 18-foot rig. So word to the wise, just, you know, they're kind of a little bit off on their measurements, so kind of take that for what it is. Alright, so we're out here, we're having a great time this weekend. I did want to show off one of the things that get people a little bit spooked out about coming to this campground, at least the reviews and stuff that I saw. Yes, you can see that behind me, that is Highway 7, but the traffic has been pretty much going non-stop here all day long. It hasn't been too terrible though, you know, it gets loud at times, but it is definitely manageable. We are actually, our site is one of the ones on the front side towards the highway, and it's not terribly bad. Even the sites on the back side, I'm assuming, is probably a little bit less noise. Oh yeah, there's a good one. The noise is a little bit less, but regardless, it's still a great place to be, even with the noise. Obviously right now we're right off the road, so it's a little bit noisier, but definitely a point to note, because this is, you know, one of the things I see in people's reviews and people get scared about this campground is this road noise, but it's not terribly that bad. Let's go try and check out a little bit of this lake access here. Alright everybody, let's talk a little bit about this campground. So right now the going rate for this campground is $35 a night. There are partial hookups, so you've got water, you've got power, no sewer. It's one of the drawbacks about being here. You do have sewer. It's at the main park, over probably about 5 miles away from here. The sites are big here. They're fairly good size. They tend to run on the sites a little bit smaller than what they actually are. So kind of use your judgment with that. If you're closer to the campground and you can kind of come spec out some of these spots to see if it'll fit your rig, you know that might help out a little bit. I know our site 406 is not slated to have anything bigger than an 18-foot trailer in it, even though we got our 27 to 30 foot trailer and truck all in our site. So just kind of keep that in mind. The scenery here is great. You've definitely got Alder Lake on the backside here. It provides some great scenic output, and it's great to just get to go walk around a little bit, get to see the lake. There aren't many trails or anything like that here, which, you know, you're right on the lake. It's kind of to be expected a little bit, but it's not a deal breaker for me. So in part, would I come back to this park? Absolutely. The noise was a little bit more overrated than I thought it was going to be. It hasn't really been that bad. I think the park sometimes kind of gets a bad rap for you know, with the noise, but this is a great park. We'll definitely be back here for sure. Hopefully next time to get one of those prime spots facing the lake, or, you know, right down there. 423 seems to be the premium spot in the whole park, because you pretty much just open right up your door and you've got that great view. So if you're liking that content, if you're liking our campground adventures, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if that's what you do. Make sure that you do not miss any of our travel adventures, and we will see you in the next video.